Yeah, it's time to harvest the potatoes. Tonight was the first time that the temperatures dropped to around freezing, 0 degrees Celsius. So yeah, let's harvest. Let's see how much we got. Ah, yo! Oh, a nice one, really beautiful. Ah, amazing. Okay, okay, okay. Great. Ooh, oh, they are beautiful. Wow, that's a great feeling. Wow. Cool. Okay. Here's a very tiny one. I think I will just leave it in the ground and it will become a new potato next year. And also the ones that I don't find. Ooh, here's another one. Yo. Okay, so that was one plant. And I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 7 potatoes from one that I planted. Did I miss any? Yes. 8. 9. Okay, 9. 9 potatoes from one plant. Okay, yeah. 9. From one potato plant. Okay. Yeah, on to the next. So, what do we get here? Okay, not much. Wait. Ah, yeah, yo. Got them. 2. Yo. 3. Oh, a little one. 4. 5. Yeah, I think that's it. So 5 from the next plant, and I will keep the tiny ones and just leave them in the soil. Plant them for next year. And I'm just wiping them clean in the grass. Ooh. And most of them look totally fine. I found one that has a bit of a damage. There's a hole in the potato. I don't know if somebody was eating from it. Doesn't look like. Well, can just cut this off. And it looks like it's totally fine potatoes. So I'm only halfway through and there are already so many potatoes. I think I need to grab a bucket Wow, it's an amazing harvest. Wonderful. Also, the mice got their fair share, but there's plenty for us. They are ranging in size quite drastically. There are these really tiny ones. These are, I would say, the normal ones. And then there's this really, really big one. Wow. But this one is damaged. I will cut off the damaged parts, and then I think we can still eat it. Wow. I will measure later how many kilos we got. I harvested indeed one full bucket of potatoes. Wow. Really, I didn't expect that. And this is one of the most interesting forms that I dug out. Looks like a little snowman. Potato snowman. But it even has a little tail that was eaten by mice. Well, and it already has some green spots which I need to cut away before eating the potato. Yeah, but isn't it cute? I'm quite happy about our harvest. Yeah, it's besides the garlic, the most successful harvest. And the tomatoes are still green, but I looked up some recipes for green unripe tomatoes, and there are some options. Most probably I will turn them into chutney, or I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, but this is quite nice. Oh. So 1 week later, and also it's time to harvest the Hokkaido pumpkins. The leaves of the pumpkin have died a few days ago, and now the landscape in autumn is getting more brownish and grey, and These pumpkins are looking so alien right now. Like out of this world. There are 5 big ones and a small one. And yeah, I think it's time to harvest them. They're having a hollow sound, and well, let's try. Usually this stem is supposed to be dry. It's not yet. So I think we will need to leave them inside and wait maybe 1 more week or 2, and then it's probably good to be used. Whoa, it's it's a really heavy one. Yeah, cool. Nice. Okay. Let's collect them. Wow. They're quite equal in size. Each weighs approximately 1.5–2 kilograms, I would say. Yeah. The good thing about pumpkins or Hokkaido pumpkins is you can store them for quite a long time, so we don't need to eat all of them right now. Yeah, we can do some oven pumpkin or pumpkin soup. No. The tomato plants have died as well, and Yeah, as expected, the tomatoes didn't ripen and they are all still green, but nevertheless I will collect them and turn them into something. Yeah, this looks like a mess now. So let's see. Okay. God. Whew. Where to begin? Oh. The bell pepper are tiny and not ripe at all, so I will just leave them here. Oh, they look cute. Probably just need to cut this off to get an overview here. Ooh. Ah. Oof. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, there's some more down here. Okay. Oh, a slightly bigger one. But all very green, very solid. Okay, that's from the next plant. Oi, you're very, very hard and solid. No color whatsoever except green. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now off to the next one. This is a tomato variant that is supposed to have these very big tomatoes, and they are supposed to get a brownish color. Well, they look quite beautiful, but yeah, I don't know if they can be used for anything. I have no experience with green tomatoes, unripe tomatoes, so I don't know. You know. This plant here in the back has the best ones, I think. Whoops. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, quite beautiful, but I don't know, probably useless. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, the garden year is over now. There's nothing more to harvest. I emptied the greenhouse now. Having green tomatoes right now. and I harvested our Hokkaido pumpkins. And that's it. It wasn't too successful, I would say, but it wasn't a complete fail. We managed to grow the potatoes, the garlic, the pumpkins, the cilantro died, but I harvested a few of the seeds, which can be used as spice and also replanted next year. And then the tomatoes didn't ripen, as well as the bell pepper. But besides the garden plants, I also harvested a lot of berries, made jam and syrup. I also used the roses to make syrup, and yeah, it was fun. It was a overall okay-ish garden year. And now I get to pick mushrooms, so we can finally eat what we have grown all summer long, and it will be good. But we're not aiming for self-sufficiency. This will be a hobby, and but it's nice. I like to tend the garden, I like to look after the plants and watch them grow, and then finally harvesting their fruits. This is quite satisfying, I would say. Yeah. But now it's done. Now it's time to prepare for winter. I need to clean up the greenhouse, cover the garden beds. Like clean up on the yard. There's not much more to clean up, but we need to think about the first snow already, and think about which items do we need to store inside and what goes where, and just clean up and create some space for all the snow piles that will come in winter. So this is the job for now, for October. But also enjoying what we harvested.